Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So now new update is live, and I must admit I haven't searched for all the bugs yet, but I did want to mess around with Thor Ragnarok and the buff. Basically I have recorded a couple of pre-buff fights. Now I might be a little bit rusty in a couple of these fights, but that's fine, and just to kind of get a baseline of damage. So this is before the buff, and the entire idea here was that at 40 combo meter you get the power gain, and then you need to drop your level 3, and then you can kind of spam your specials to do all the damage, and then he kind of goes into the god mode. And what I kind of quickly realized, to be honest, is that well, first of all, I did make a mistake in here as well. I should have just dropped my level 3, I believe, but that's fine. Should have just built up to that level 3. But we're going to be maximizing the amount of power that we can gain from that, God of the Boons. And then we're just kind of going to go ham. But now that I realize, looking back, and I can't do this fight better, is that I could have done this fight even faster. Just as an FYI, because I could have just dropped level 3, got into the combo meter, got in the power gain, and then spun my specials. But even with suboptimal play, we kind of can, see what he's about. Doing like quite a lot of damage as we are hitting him for like every hit, because get the shocks, get the armor breaks, all that cool stuff. We have 3 armor breaks there running. We have several shocks, and yeah, he's going down reasonably quick, I'd say. Special ones give a burst of damage as well. 1 minute 16. This could have been faster, mind you, with a better rotation that I will be doing in the second part of the video. And this is going to be him synergized up. Effectively, I start the fight with 10% of my God of the Boon active, 10-second God of the Boon. I need to only get to 30% combo meter. I get like extra attack for each hit on my combo meter, all that good stuff. And we're going to be doing quite nice. We're going to be doing a lot better. Because obviously Thor Ragnarok always has the ability to go kind of nuts. Right, when he's synergized especially. So we're dropping the level 3, that is great. I skip that. We have 44 in our combo meter, great. I just need to get 60. I think that is a bug with one of his synergies. I should not still be unblockable, but sure, whatever. So we drop that. We're about to trigger the power gain again, go for that, and this is gonna be overkill. And this was 52 seconds, so we have 52 seconds, and here we're gonna get to the end. 52 seconds synergized, and 116 unsynergized, but at 116 should have really been quicker than that. And now this is him post buff. First fight is to be repeated, but let's go for the second fight. So again, this is him post buff. Remember, it was like what, 115, 116 there. And this is going to be already better, but I have like one even better fight recorded somewhere. But still, now with the new buff, the idea is that I need to get to 100 combo meter, and then I start to gain power, and I kind of go into my damage mode, be activating level 2 or 3 and gaining a passive fury. Level 3 fury is stronger and lasts significantly longer. Also, if I do get hit, my combo actually does increase quicker, so I kind of help myself up here. And then I want to test the level 2 rotation here, which was definitely a mistake. Should not have, because, it's just expiring so quickly. So here I do get the power gain, and it kind of slowed up there in the end a bit. I messed up, but that's fine. Now I'm going to activate my level 3. I'm going to have like the big fury active, and I will have a cleaner fight here as well, but I did want to kind of like show it for the sake of his rotation. As you can see, the level 3 rotation is more potent and lasts significantly longer. And when that passive fury is active, we're inflicting armor breaks and we're inflicting shocks. The first thing that I immediately noticed, and I don't like, that the armor breaks are limited and capped to 5. And yeah, that's I don't know why it is there. I think it would be better if you could kind of extend on that. It's not like you would get all that much more, but it definitely would get over 5. You could get probably up to like 9 or 10 at times. And this one was 122 with suboptimal rotation. Right, now in this fight, I think I'm going to have about as good of a fight as you can do it. I'm going to do it properly. I'm not going to use any other special attacks until I get level 3, and then I'm going to get the power gain to spam. This is how I should have played the first match as well in the video. And as we can see, you know, the combo is climbing up, but in Realm of Legends, you can't even like really fully properly utilize all of his abilities because, you know, intercepting here is extremely tricky. Against more aggressive AI, that would be slightly easier, even though I don't think it would make all that much of a difference in scenarios such as this. But as we can see, I build up to level 3, and then I activate it. And now we're going to be kind of, you know, going into our Berserk damage mode, Thunder God mode, if you will. And here I gain power. Here I have the power gain. I'm going to actually go for my level 2 to get that second Fury up. Now every hit is going to inflict shock, and we're kind of like rocking here. We do have both of the Furies active, sweet. Well, one of the Furies already expired, but, you know, the fight's almost over, and we're definitely doing quite a bit of damage here towards the end. And that was kind of 1 minute 11. That was the absolute best that I could do. And then I thought, and when Synergized, by the way, his stats went down. His synergies kind of don't help him as much anymore. So I'm not even going to talk too much about that. Because synergies are worse. And then I effectively wanted to do how well a Tuma would do. 1 minute 11 was the best I did. And let's see how, with Thor Ragnarok, with like a perfect rotation, nothing went wrong in that fight. Here, in this fight, 115 with Atuma. Now, I thought, okay, Atuma is kind of a ramp-up champion as well. Let's try out something else. Let's try out a different champion. All of these champions are 6-star rank 4s, by the way. And I tried out Chilth. And Chilth did it in 116. So 115, 116. It's basically the same. Like, obviously, you know, if we take in somebody that's actually known to have a good damage if the fight goes your way, like, you know, this is a 6-star rank 4 Adam Warlock. I moved away from skill class because I ran out of kind of like good comparison champions. But, you know, Adam Warlock is like a high damage output champion, really. Right, yeah, we do. And how fast will Adam Warlock be in this situation? And we're spamming the level 1s. We have the Fury. Sweet. We're going to go in for another level 1. No, Relic first. And I do have my Fury active here. So I'm going to bait out the level 2. We have the Intimidate, a pseudo debuff in this game. But that's fine. We're going to drop the level 2 with one of those Furies active. Unfortunately, basically nothing crit. Well, a couple of hits crit. And now at this point, you know, we have the Precision, the Fury, about to get the other Fury. The fight's about to be over, right? So Adam Warlock is relatively high damage output champion. And he does it in like 106. And again, it's not crazy. It's still better than Thor Ragnarok ever could. So what do I take away from this entire situation? I am not particularly sold on Thor Ragnarok buff. I want to like him, obviously, because we're all gonna get him, but he still has the big problem, the first like big massive problem, which is he's an absolute nobody until you effectively get that level 3 off. In some fights, maybe a level 2 would be enough, but his ability accuracy reduction is cool. I thought it would be really nice. But ability accuracy reduction that, you know, kicks in after a level 3, basically, is just not good enough in today's game. It's... You genuinely typically need those abilities kind of like right there, right then, and right now. Not, you know, after a level 3. Which is why, like, largely level 3 effects, you know, are not that great unless they completely, you know, circle around the champion, and champion has, like, good ways how to get there quick. But you're not going to get to level 3, you know, without building up there regularly. Yes, he has the power gain, but it triggers too late. and it doesn't really help you getting there. And I don't know, I guess you could just say that honestly, I think he's barely better. Honestly, I think he's basically exactly the same. They just, made him prettier, wrapped him around a couple of other abilities, but he's basically the same champion because he always had that problem that he's an absolute nobody and a noodle until he enters his god mode. And we still have the same thing. And yes, you can enter your god mode for a little bit of time with level 2 now, but it's a really short amount of time, and it's like half as potent Fury. And fundamentally, pre-buff version, you need to build up to level 3 and then you could do shenanigans. And post-buff version, you need to build up to level 3 and then you can do some shenanigans. So, as far as I'm concerned, looking at him as champion, he's just as big of a trash can as he always was. Until that level 3. Once you activate level 3, he's kind of fine, but... yeah, that like, man, I really want to like these new champions, but... again, I just don't think it's good enough. I don't think it's feasible. I don't think it's going to be relevant. Sorry. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the